Hello everyone and welcome back to Oblivion. We're in a bit of a different location because I did some cleaning of my inventory off screen. As you know, I do tend to do that a fair bit. I didn't clean out the Hunger Tongue, but you may notice I have less weapons and armor on me. As you know.
So, are you ready to mingle with the doomed house guests?
Oh yes!
The contract is waiting.
Oh yes! Oh, this one! This is one of the most famous quests in Oblivion we're about to walk into, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests. Are you ready to attend?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Splendid. You need to go to the city of Skingrad, to the large house known as Summit Mist Manor. There, you will meet up with 5 very unlucky guests. In order to receive your bonus, you must kill each guest secretly, one by one. If anyone sees you committing murder, the bonus is forfeit. The guests believe there is a chest of gold hidden in the house, and have agreed to be locked inside until one of them finds it. In fact, the guests believe the key to the manor is inside the chest, and only by satisfying their greed will they be allowed to leave. Poor fools. There is, of course, no chest of gold. The guests will find no key. After you arrive, the doors will be locked behind you, as everyone expects. When all the guests lie dead, you will be free to leave. Now go. See the doorman at Summit Mist Manor. He will explain the rest. Have fun.
Alright.
Each guest, at some point in the past, wronged their mysterious host. Now, he's hired us to exact his revenge.
We're essentially playing reverse Clue here.
Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold.
Yes, this is going to be fun. This is actually a mission that you can solve completely by talking to people, except for one singular exception. You will have to kill the last person when you and the last person are alone.
It fills my
This
heart
will
with
not.
warmth.
You don't have to kill the last person stealthily, though. You just kill
A
them.
pleasure. Remember the pretenses under which the guests are there. They will be suspicious. You must be as effective an actor as you are a killer. It would be a good idea to talk to each guest and appeal to their good disposition. Remember, if they really like you, they may open up to you. You should dress appropriately. The Deceiver's finery, your recent quest reward, would serve this purpose nicely. If you earned it, that is.
Ooh, that is a mean line. If you didn't sneak through that last
May
mission.
you walk always
That
in
is
the shadow
mean.
of
I like
cities.
it. Ah, Gogron!
I know what you...
Contract?
If you really plan on killing the guests one by one, make sure that when you strike hard. Don't want anyone running for help, do you?
Makes sense.
Happy hunting, my brother.
At least I have the razor. The razor makes this a lot easier. Because, you know, one shot, one kill.
It fills my heart with warmth to see you again, brother.
Alright. I need to find the Marie Antoinette XP. Fun fact. Marie Antoinette's last name
Get away from me.
actually started with J-O and then J-O. In other words, you could argue that the last queen of France was JoJo.
The key to successfully completing this contract is effectively blending in with the other guests. So for Sithis' sake, do not wear your hood.
Okay. That actually doesn't
Spill
change
some
anything
blood
if you
for
wear
me,
your
dear
hood.
brother.
Alright, Tinava, check.
It fills my heart with warmth to see you again. Brother.
Alright, do the life magic thing so I can actually see where the hell everyone is. Because I have a habit of missing people so hard that I didn't even know one character existed.
Yes, dearest brother. Is there something I can help you with?
Contract?
Remember, you must make the other guests feel comfortable. Make them like you. Make them trust you. Then bathe in their blood.
Alright.
Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed. I mean, well, you know.
Gogron's
Hail,
there.
my brother!
Tainava's there. I'm not sure what... Okay, yeah. Detect life also works on undead, blatantly. It's not just that the vampires are weird. That Dark Guardian also counts as alive.
It fills my heart with
So there could be
warmth
some sort of
to
evil
see you
asshole
again.
magic going on. Because, you know... For all that they're very friendly and helpful people, the Dark Brotherhood are a gang of murderers.
Excuse me.
Excuse me a moment. The phone is ringing.
Of course. What is it?
I've been meaning to ask you about your last contract. I heard there were some complications.
Ah, yes.
Alright.
That was...
I have dealt with the robocall. Lovely.
But I have to admit, I had quite a bit of fun cleaning up my own mess.
It seems like that person I met in the last episode.
You are like a dark
very
gift
hard to
from the
find.
Night Mother herself.
Oh, well, I suppose I should get going.
Alright, unequip the Ring of Thieves, equip Sir Emil's ring. We do have the Ring of Lordship to fortify my personality, as well as the Ring of Happiness, but they do have a point on the Deceiver's Finery.
So many
And
contracts.
I think I might be strong enough to wear the Deceiver's Finery and actually get away with it without collapsing. It also allows me to show off that, well, you can, in fact, go to the Priority 9, even with a higher infamy, and go... Hey!
Yes, Lord Crusader. Hail, Commander. Hail, Lord Crusader.
Also, you do get to keep the Langerween blade. It doesn't do anything anymore, but you do get to keep it. You know, I'll just go through here and grab everything that might help with talking to people. Don't I have a hat that's going to help with talkies? No, I don't, actually. Actually, aren't there 2 medallions there that could have buffed my talkies? Knights of the Thor medallion is Speechcraft 15 points, this is Speechcraft 6 points. Okay, yeah. Amulet of Interrogation, go back in the hole. Shellglass Regalia fortifies Personality 30 points and Speechcraft 10 points. How's that compared to the... what's the name? Personality 18, Speechcraft 18. Against Personality 30, Speechcraft 10, Luck 10. I think I'll take the Regalia of Sheogorath, honestly. Now let's see how absolutely stupid I look when I'm wearing a full set of gear designed to make me talky instead of killy. First up, Diadem of Euphoria. And already I look like an absolute dunce. Knights of the Thorn Medallion. Ring of Lordship. Ring of Happiness. Which literally lights me up. Right, because of the light effect. Right. Now for the big one, because this might put me overweight. And it does. How lovely. How lovely. I need to free up 50 pounds. I'll store it in this chest temporarily. So now I think about it, the Ring of Happiness is actually a bad idea, because it's going to light me up. It's only 4 points of personality, so I think I'll put it in and see if I can find a Fortify Strength ring, because I think I have one of those somewhere. Grand Ring of Strength is 10 points, that's not bad at all. So really I should put the Black Band in too, because I'm not going to use that. That is a terrifyingly lethal ring. 6 points of strength, meh. Swear I had a ring that fortified my strength. Guess not. Whatever. Grand Ring of Strength and Sheogorath's Regalia. I still need to free up some weight. Just not as much as I used to. I'll need to remember to go back here for... Let's go for Umbra. Because Goldbrand and the Razor should be enough, and I'm mostly going to be killing people. I look like a complete idiot. Actually, I look pretty fashionable, because this is a full set, as it were. Let's zoom in so I can get a better look at my terrible, ugly self. The potato face again! Potato face. Poor Intrepid. Let's see what my stat line looks like, though. My personality is 78. My Screechcraft is 58. Yeah. When you start stacking bonuses, things get scary. Alright. You're just staring at me. Do I look that strange in this outfit? Probably. Right, I want to talk to this guy.
So the last guest finally arrives.
Fafnir.
I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over. Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I.
Nice.
And she wants you to have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told you the other details. Kill all the guests, then leave, right? Well, you better get in there. Time to mingle.
I like the detail that this is supposed to be a hoard. Like, there's supposed to be a big chest of gold in here. And this guy is called Fafnir, the guard to the house that's supposed to have a hoard. You know, Fafnir, the famous dragon.
I think Glarthier is having one of his bad spells lately. Have you noticed?
It's a cool detail.
Go, socialize. Talk to those fine people, and then plunge your knife into their throats when they ain't looking.
I'll be sure to remember that, sir. Let's roll.
The 6th guest has finally arrived. Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting? It seems like an age.
Sorry, I had to dress for the occasion.
Whoever invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Devisi Dran, and Primo Antonius. Now, who might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm an assassin hired to kill you. We take it as a joke. My baby is sick and we are so poor. Just seems too silly. And of course, the best option, the brotherhoodist option, keeping your stupid idiot mouth shut.
Yes, well, anyway, now that we're all here, I guess we can start looking. I'd wish you good luck, but I wouldn't really mean it.
No matter how much you look, Matilde, you're not going to find anything.
Take your time. The little dark elf. She seems a nice enough girl. But to be perfectly honest, I've never trusted their kind.
After Morrowind, I can't blame you.
The little...
So I need to make you friendlier to... Actually, tell me more about Devisi Dran.
That's right, it's a Breton name. I'll have you know the Petites are one of High Rock's oldest and most respected noble families.
Alright, you won't tell me more about that.
He's a Nord. Mead-swilling barbarians, all of them.
Wow, you don't like... Yeah.
From what I gathered, he's a retired soldier. He's been all across the Empire fighting in various campaigns. Goodness, he's handsome. He's young, well-educated, and obviously full of himself. Not much different than any young nobleman, really.
Alright.
All right, then.
So,
I guess...
I'm going to magic you into liking me more. I'm ethical!
I'd better start looking.
Find the goal.
Fortify personality first, because that plus a plus 12 should be enough to get her to break
That
80.
gold's not
Usual
gonna find
threshold.
itself. Hello, dear. Listen, I've been thinking. Why don't we form a kind of alliance? If either one of us finds the chest of gold, we split it, 50-50. With the two of us working together, we're sure to find the chest before anyone else. What do you say? Do you want to team up?
Right, let's find out where she's going.
Oh, wonderful. This is going to be such fun. So, any ideas where we should begin searching first?
Yes. Try searching down in the basement. I could take say nothing, but that's actually a bad idea here. We want to get her in the basement.
Oh, good idea. Maybe the chest is hidden under the floorboards. All right, I'll head down there and start looking.
Right, now let's ask her about these other people.
Personally, I think she's a little floozy. She's been eyeing young Primo Antonius, probably smells his wealth.
Yep, now that she likes us at 80, she'll tell us lots of things.
Oh, that man disgusts me. I find his entire manner offensive. Why, just before you got here, he told me the most off-colour joke about an Argonian maid.
The lusty Argonian maid. One man self-insert fanfiction published and somehow uses incredibly popular pornography. My god, the Elder Scrolls predicted Twilight only with a guy instead of a girl. My god.
Well, if I can be perfectly honest with you, I find Neville quite attractive. Red Guards are so exotic, don't you think?
I think she says that to everyone. But the fact that my character's a Red Guard makes that very, very amusing.
It's obvious that young Primo comes from wealth. A chest full of gold would be mere spending change for him.
Alright.
All right, then. I guess
I'm
I'd
going
better
to
start
open a
looking.
tavern. Not that I'd
gold's not
welcome
gonna
your
find us.
patronage. No pigs allowed inside,
Hello there.
you see. You Legion types tend to stink up a place.
A tavern? Oh, I should have known. Leave it to a barbarian to spend an entire chest full of gold on beer and mead. How pathetic.
You can call me a barbarian. It's true, and I'm proud of the fact. But you call me pathetic
Can't
again,
quite decide
and I'm
where
going
I
to
should
show you
look.
just how
I don't want to break
barbaric
anything, but
I
the chest
am.
of gold could be hidden anywhere.
With every word you speak, you're just proving me right, Nord. Your kind has contributed nothing to our empire, and never will.
My kind, as you like to call us, are plenty happy serving our own needs, while your useless empire crumbles down around you.
Your words border on treason, Nord, and I will not tolerate them. You will respect the empire. You will respect the memory of our dear emperor.
Bah! Don't get your linens in a bunch. You have no authority in this house or anywhere else. You're not even in the Legion anymore.
Nevertheless, I still serve the empire in my heart, and will not abide such talk. Walk away from me now, barbarian, or you'll regret your arrogance.
I was done with you anyway. I can only talk to an ex-Legion pig for so long before my ears start bleeding. Besides, I need a drink.
It's like the Stormcloaks and the Legion in Skyrim, but a game before. Foreshadowing? Coincidence? Who knows? Who knows? It's probably foreshadowing.
Hello there.
Also, amusing detail. Yes, you're seeing that number right. And that one. That's not a bug.
Well, hello there. Nels is my name. Some call me naughty, but don't you believe it.
But yeah, you could consider that argument foreshadowing. What do you think of
Let me
Gervais's drawing?
confide something in you, my friend. Dovisi is the spitting image of my own daughter. Her skin is darker, of course, but that sweet face. My daughter was killed, you see, a few years back by bandits. I'm sorry. Please forgive a father's heavy heart.
Yeah, there's a lot of strategies like this in the Dark Brotherhood storyline, where shit just goes really, really, really bad. But, well, I'm here to make it worse, because I'm an assassin.
You should have seen the old biddy trying to talk to young Primo Antonius. She may be a noble, but he looked down on her like a scullery maid.
Hello, Nels.
Ah, don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back, and there was this tavern wench. Anyway, just call me Nels.
Alright, what do you say about
I
Neville?
will confide something in you, my friend. I despise Neville and all his Imperial Legion ilk. They are useless, uncaring tools of corruption. 3 years ago, my village in Skyrim was attacked by bandits. We went to the nearby Imperial Legion outpost, but they refused to help us.
What?
My dear, sweet daughter Olga was killed that day. She was murdered, and the Legion would do nothing to help her. Neville and his kind are scum.
Someone's holding a grudge, and I can't blame him.
Primo is young and rich. I can sense a good, decent person in there somewhere. He just has to get his priorities straight.
Which...
Oh, yes. Maybe we'll speak again
Let's
later.
get to work and talk
I can't
to...
quite decide where I should look. So, you finally showed up. It's about time. People of my station are not accustomed to waiting.
Already? I have only spoken 2 sentences to you, and already I want to punch you in the face. Well done, Primo Antonius. Well done.
Can I be honest with you, my friend? I find Dovisi captivating. She possesses a beauty beyond compare. Maybe you could do me a favor. If you speak with her, put in a good word for me, would you? I would be forever in your debt.
I plan to put something rather harder inside of her. Wait, that sounds like a sex joke. I mean a knife, not a penis. I plan to murder everyone here. But I can't tell you that, because I can't actually tell you things directly. I just say random names at you, and you tell me things about these names, because that's how the dialogue system works.
Apparently, the poor old woman thinks she's from a well-to-do family. Truth is, I have servants with more nobility in their blood than her.
Okay, you're a prick.
Nels is a drunk. He doesn't even try to hide that fact. But what else is he? When the liquor is dried, what remains of the man? I think Nels drinks to forget, maybe about some tragedy in his life. He plays the buffoon, but I sense a deep sadness in him.
Yep.
I know he's a retired Imperial Legion officer. Apparently, he's been in campaigns all across the Empire, from Skyrim to Morrowind. I also get the sense that he's very eager to find the gold. I can't imagine his life of servitude to the Empire left him with much to retire on.
Simple reasoning. And it's something that modern-day veterans
It's a
have to deal
regal
with.
name from a rather regal family. Indeed, my father owns more property than the East Empire Company.
Well then.
Hello, I'm Dovesi. I'm very pleased to meet you. Now that you're here, we can really start looking for that chest of gold. What I mean to say is, before you arrived, we all just sort of glanced around a bit. Now that we're all officially here, we can look in earnest.
You'll never find it, but okay.
I know he's a retired soldier. But not just a soldier. He was an officer in the Imperial Legion. I hate the Legion and everything it stands for. When those soldiers came to Morrowind, they persecuted my people and stole our lands.
Your people are kind of
Neville
shits.
may not be in the Legion anymore, but who knows what atrocities he committed.
Probably him? Missing the point there, aren't I?
Every now and then he looks over at me and smiles. I think he's sweet on me. If Nels finds the gold, maybe he'll want some company.
No.
Honestly, I don't think she likes me. It's because I'm a Dunmer. I heard her say something to Neville, and it wasn't very nice.
Oh boy. Well, tell me about yourself.
Not much to tell about me, really. I'm from Morrowind originally, but my family moved to Valenwood a few years ago.
Alright. And what do you say about Primo?
It's pretty obvious that Primo comes from a wealthy family. He would never be interested in a girl like me, I'm afraid.
Put in a good word for him. It'll work out.
He did? Oh my goodness, what should I do? Should I talk to him? Or maybe play hard to get? Or should I, or would that be too forward?
Go to his room. Wait for him there.
Psst. She's not going to find him there. She's going to find death.
Oh, you think so? I mean, it is rather forward, but I like it. All right, then. I'll wait for him in his room upstairs. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, then. I guess I'd better start looking. That gold's not going to find itself.
Now, if you talk to Neville, unfortunately, you're going to have a trigger event that we don't want to have happen. Now, unfortunately, if memory serves... Oh, no. One down, 4 to go.
Are you all right? This murder has us all on edge, I know.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? There's a lot of ways to complete this quest. I'm only going to be showing off one. Because there are a lot of ways to complete this quest. I don't joke here. There are a lot of ways. And which one of these rooms is Dovasian? You want to hunt her down next, because we got her alone in Neville's room.
Are you all right? This murder has us all on edge, I know.
Oh, I know. Now, realistically, drawing a sword right after a murder is called out like that. Suspicious as hell. Thankfully, we don't need to worry about that.
Why would someone do this? The taking of a life is against every principle I hold dear. It's something I just can't understand.
Let's go for the Dark Brotherhood option.
You know, that's what I like about you. You're such a good listener. Thanks. I feel so much better now. I think I'll head down to the basement and get something to eat. I think there's some cheese down there.
Yep. Or at least there's going to be some rats. It'd be kind of neat if you could actually find a chest full of gold. 4 gold I do not count as full of gold, but I do count it as excellent security training due to very hard locks. And you know, it never hurts to have more gold. Now you can turn people against each other. For example, remember how Nels thought that that girl I just killed looked like his daughter? And he's holding a grudge over that? With the Imperial Legion? You know, the Imperial Legion of whom we have an officer in this very building? Let's go have a chat with a naughty, naughty man. Let's see if we get him to be even naughtier. Also, I'll steal all his food.
I haven't seen death like this in a long, long time. It's a bit more than my nerves can handle, I'm afraid. I plan to gather up every drop of drink in this house and keep it to myself. If things get any worse around here, I find comfort there, you see.
Be cool if you could poison his booze, but you can't.
Some bloodthirsty monster killed that woman in cold blood. It's obvious to me one of the other guests killed her to eliminate the competition.
Of course.
Assuming that's true, who's next? You? Me? We need to keep our eyes open, friend, and we do well not to trust the others.
This is what everyone loves about this quest. This is what everyone that I have talked with loves about this quest. You're just casually walking through this house, butchering people without a care. And then there's all this.
Let me ask you something, friend. Why is Primo even here? The rest of us need the money, but his family is wealthy beyond measure. Maybe he was bored, or maybe he just wanted to do some slumming. Or maybe he's a trained assassin hired to kill us all, one by one.
What? Who'd think that?
Sound crazy? Well, these are crazy times, my friend.
Who'd hire an assassin to kill you all? What sort of strange result would that be? Completely unbelievable story. It's just a bunch of random people. How else could this be? There's no assassin here. No assassin at all.
No. When I looked into Devisi's face, it was like peering at my own daughter. I feel like I've lost her all over again.
You can tell emotion there. It's not Shogorath here, but there's definitely some emotion there. One of the better bits of voice acting.
With two of us now dead, it seems like the others are looking for Neville for protection. The fools. He'll kill them like he did the others.
Oh?
That's right. I think Neville is the murderer. I can't prove it yet, but he'll slip up, just you wait. Whatever you do, don't turn your back on him.
We can't quite trigger it yet.
Stay safe, if that's even possible.
Oh, don't worry, I'm very safe. I promise. I am under no threat here.
It's not safe to be alone. I certainly don't want to be the third victim.
You probably are.
Dear friend, have you heard? Two of the guests now lie dead. If I find out who did it, I may have to take matters into my own hands.
Meaning?
Who? Who among us is vile enough to take the life of such a beautiful, precious creature? If I find out who did this, they will pay with their life!
I am having too much fun being a sadistic, murdering fuckhead, aren't I? But goddamn, you can just feel how pissed they are and how they all trust you.
Between you and me, I think Matilda found the gold, and one of the others killed her for it. Maybe that means the rest of us are safe. If that's the case, then the killer got what he was after. The rest of us needn't worry about our own safety.
Someone sounds like they're trying to convince themselves.
To be honest, I'm not sure if I trust him. He's a hard drinker, but there's something more. Something in his eyes. Hard and calculating.
Nels is a drunk, but he's a smart drunk. That's the scariest kind. What do you think of Neville?
Well, Neville is a trained soldier. He was in the Imperial Legion for 20 years or so, I've heard. He certainly knows how to kill. Still, I don't think he's the murderer. No. Quite the contrary. I think he takes the murders personally. Feels he should have protected the victims.
Unfortunately, you can't get the Tier 1 ones without canceling that Dovesi interaction. And that makes it a lot harder to change to the rest.
Stay
it's not
safe.
Impossible, but it's much harder. Let's go talk to Neville. Can we get him to kill... Nels? Also, one of these chests has an entire set of Legion armor and an iron mace. Neville will actually equip that and go out and smack someone with the right prodding. And I'm going to be trying to go for the right prodding, because it is kind of funny. Especially when they realize who is the murderer. After all, they're not. Hello, Neville.
I'd say that with 2 people dead, it's time for everyone to pull together. We need to watch out for each other, stay in a group.
Smart boy. What do you think of Davesi?
Davesi couldn't have been any more than 15 years old.
Shit.
What threat could she have posed? Why was she murdered? Damn it, I mean to find out. Yes?
Oh, there's something further we can go on.
How could this happen? How could I have let my guard down? That poor old woman is dead. And I should have protected her.
He's one of those types, it seems. The type that legitimately believe that they can try and save everyone, and... Sorry, Neville, but this isn't an anime. Much as I can jump and flick and dodge around in a soul suit of plate like an anime protagonist, this is not in fact an anime.
2 people are dead, and the only thing the Nord can do is dive into a bottle of beer. If you ask me, it's all an act.
Oh, I've heard his
Nels
voice.
killed those people, and pretty soon he'll come for the rest of it. Don't you worry. When I gather more evidence, I'll take that scum down.
What do you think of Primo?
Primo may be young, but he's no fool. He knows that the murder of 2 innocent people doesn't bode well for his own safety.
You? Sorry.
I'm a Red Guard, though I've never actually been to Hammerfell. I was born here in Cyrodiil. My family has been in the Legion for 3 generations.
Damn. Neville takes his duty seriously. Let's see how serious we can make him take it.
We're being stalked like animals in the forest. I'm still not sure if the killer is one of the other guests or is hiding somewhere in the house.
I'd say one of the other
One
guests.
thing I do know is that the killer won't just stop with 2. They never do. You and I, we need to watch each other's backs.
Of course.
I've got my old Legion armor and sword in a chest upstairs. It's time I geared up and showed this coward just who he's dealing with.
Yep, that's one of the triggers that you can kick off. If he likes you enough, he'll equip his armor. He still has 1 health. He's fucked.
I was in the Legion for a great many years, my friend. I saw a lot of horrible things, including the murders of children. It made no sense then, it makes no sense now. But don't you worry. I've vowed to bring Davesi's killer to justice.
Right?
Mathilde's murder saddens me, friend. But not for the reason you may think. 10 years ago, when I was in my prime, this never would have happened. But now I'm old, and my instincts have failed. I let that woman down.
God damn, Neville. Just goddamn. The quest line does make you legitimately feel for these people.
Primo may be young,
words.
but he looks strong, and I'm sure he could handle himself in a fight. I think I'm going to enlist his help. I'll talk to Primo. Give him a bit of encouragement. If he and I are vigilant, we may prevent the killer from claiming another victim.
Don't think you will.
That mead-swilling barbarian killed those 2 people. I'm sure of it. I don't have the proof just yet, but I'm watching him. Don't you worry, my friend. Nels won't get away with this, not on my watch. Don't go far. It's too dangerous to go wandering around this house.
He says his old Legion armor and sword, but he uses a mace.
It's not safe to be alone. I certainly don't want to be the 3rd victim.
No. If we kill Primo, that results in a very nice result of...
Two of us have been...
I'm not quite certain if I can
murdered.
stealth well enough for this.
One of us is a killer, but... Who?
So many people dead. I just don't know who to trust anymore. My friend, please stay safe. 3 of us have been murdered. Besides you and me, there's only one guest left, if you know what I'm saying. I've seen death like this before. Many years ago, my daughter was murdered by bandits who came to our village. I'm sorry. I need a drink.
Poor Nels.
Primo being here made no sense. Whoever our host is, why would he invite someone who didn't even need the money? It's as if we were invited for another reason altogether. Think about it. We're trapped in this house with no way out, and now people start dying. I think poor Primo was tricked, just like the rest of us. If we're not careful, we'll end up dead too. You mark my words.
Boy, you have no idea.
That sniveling Legion dog must die. Do you understand me? He's the murderer. He killed all those people. He must pay for what he's done.
All right.
Ah! Ah!
Now Nels is dead. He actually carries meat in a mug, which is a nice detail. Yes, he will grow and grab the nearest weapon. I think he grabbed a steel short sword that was lying around, but I can't tell as it seems to have clipped through the floor at some point. Or still equipped on him? No, it's just clipped through the floor and vanished into magical wonderland of physics engines. And now we see the final treachery.
I was wondering when you'd get to me. I have to give you some credit. You had me fooled. You made me trust you, which is not an easy thing. Oh, and the chest of gold was a nice touch. I knew it was all too good to be true, but I guess my greed got the best of me. But I'm afraid your little game is over now. I've killed more assassins in my day than I can count, so let's get this over with.
One person did, but the last one doesn't count. Also, it's amusing how he's so dramatic about it when he has 1 health. Yes, this is a very good way to get an early set of high-quality heavy armor, because Legion armor is pretty damn good. And that's it. There's other routes to this. You can get Nels to kill Neville. You can get Neville to trust you enough that it works. Oh, by the way, you're never seeing Fafnir again. Seriously, we're never seeing Fafnir again. I do not exaggerate here. He shows up for that one thing, even if you teleport right outside in the middle of the quest. Poof-ta! Gone. Whoa! It's dragon magic! Whoa! It's not actually dragon magic. Dragons don't shapeshift into people here. This isn't D&D. Love the series to bits, but this isn't D&D. Let's get Umbra back. I love Umbra. It's a good weapon. And now we're back to my murderous loadout. And I do mean murderous.
Greetings.
This is why you stockpile magic items, folks, because once in a blue moon,
Hail, Lord.
you need them. I have no stealth ability. I have almost no personal ability. But with magic items, I can compensate for both. I have a stockpile. I am prepared. And because of that, I am victorious.
I am on. Well done. Not only did you
600
kill the
gold,
5
Night Mother's
guests,
Blessing.
you acted as an agent of terror and
Current
grief.
plus 2 increases.
You have earned your reward
Security.
and bonus, assassin.
in acrobatics.
I lay upon you now the Night Mother's blessing.
And blade.
May she walk with you always and guide
And
your
marksman.
hand as
Holy
you
hell.
act in accordance with the 5 tenets.
The Night Mother's Blessing is very nice. It's an always-on effect, after all. Like, the Fortified Marksman I don't care too much about. The Fortified Sneak and Actually, acrobatics being fortified is actually pretty helpful, never mind. But, yeah.
Greetings once more, assassin. When you're ready, I have a most important contract. One that has been sanctioned by the Black Hand itself.
Ooh! Contract?
Do you recall the name Adamus Philida? The Imperial Legion best? It's time he joined Sithis in the Void. Think you're up to the task?
Told you we get to kill him. And yes, this does get a lot harder if he's been warned that you're operating in the Imperial City. Let's go.
Adamus Philida has spent his entire career investigating the Dark Brotherhood, interrupting our contracts, killing our family members. We tried to eliminate Philida, of course, but failed on 3 separate occasions. He's a powerful man and was surrounded by powerful associates. Now the Legion Pig's years of service have come to an end. He has retired. Philida must not be allowed such a victory. His destiny is darker.
You can hear their rasp.
Philida now resides in Leowin, in the City Watch Barracks, an honored guest of the soldiers there. He is in fact more vulnerable than ever.
Say nothing.
Listen well, my child. The Black Hand has sanctioned the Rose of Sithis. It is an enchanted arrow that will kill Philida instantly. As long as the arrow hits Philida, he will die. But it cannot pierce armor. Shoot while Philida is armored, and the rose will be wasted. Travel to Leowin, track Philida, learn his schedule, observe when he removes that blasted Legion armor, and then let fly the Rose of Sithis. Kill Philida in any way, rose or not, and the contract is complete. But to receive a bonus, you must go beyond murder. You must send a message.
Right?
Once Philida is dead, sever his finger, the one that bears an Imperial Legion signet ring. Deposit this finger in the desk of Philida's successor, in his office in the prison barracks, in the Imperial City. Do this, and the bonus is yours.
That's not too hard. We're going to be dealing with this little thorn in the side next time. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, or the threads and space battles and sufficient velocity that will be linked in the description. And for now, goodbye!